Mr. Speaker, it's now my distinct honor to yield 1 minute to the gentlewoman from California, the Speaker Emerita of the House, Ms. Pelosi.
Speaker Emerita is recognized for 1 minute.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I thank the gentleman for yielding and for his exceptional leadership, recognizing that our budget should be the statement of values of our country and how we allocate our resources reflecting those values. I ask to speak because I hear members on the other side talking about spending on the part of the Democrats, spending for education and health care, and all the needs of food for our children. I just want to remind all of them, speaking to you, Mr. Speaker, that tax cuts are expenditures. They're the biggest spending in this bill, to the tune of $5 trillion. $5 trillion added to the national debt to give tax cuts to the wealthiest people in the country at the expense of feeding our children, health care for our people, and the education of our children. And nothing brings more money to the Treasury than the education of the American people, from early childhood to lifetime learning and every phase of it in between. So you should be ashamed of yourselves to mock spending on education. The best dollar we spend is on educating the American people and the investments in scientific research, the biblical power to cure that science provides for us, cut in this bill, to spend $5 trillion for the wealthiest people in America. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Gentleman from Texas recognized.
Mr. Speaker, budgets are value statements. We value letting working families keep more of their hard-earned dollars. We value stewarding tax dollars, protecting our most vulnerable, preserving programs that they depend on, not allowing people in this country illegally to siphon money away, jeopardizing those safety nets. Mr. Speaker, with that, I yield a minute to my friend from Georgia, fellow Budget Committee member, Mr. Buddy Carter.
Gentleman from Georgia recognized for 1 minute.
I thank the gentleman for yielding. Mr. Speaker, I rise today in support of H.R. 1. We have a choice: continue down our current fiscally unsustainable path, where we have waiting lists for Medicaid, insufficient border security resources, and are facing the largest tax hike in American history, or change course. The One Big Beautiful Bill ushers in the golden age of America, as our great president says, where taxpayers, not illegal immigrants, are put first. It eliminates tax on tips and overtime and brings tax relief to seniors. It saves, it sustains Medicaid, and it's there for those who truly need it. It secures our southern border, making every community safe. All that is required of us is to unleash this prosperity, Mr. Speaker, is to vote yes. I'm proud to vote for this bill and encourage my colleagues to unleash America's shackles and make this country work for those who work for it every single day. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I yield back.
Gentleman yields. Gentleman from Pennsylvania is recognized.
I reserve.
Gentleman from Pennsylvania reserved. Gentleman from Texas.
Mr. Speaker, I yield a minute to my friend from Georgia, Mr. Mike Collins.
Gentleman from Georgia is recognized for 1 minute.
I thank the chairman. Mr. Speaker, campaign promises made and soon-to-be campaign promises kept. I spent my entire career in the private sector. I know what those Trump tax policies did for me, for my business, my community, my state, and my country. And now with this bill, we're going to bring inflation under control with energy dominance. We're going to make sure that small businesses have certainty with our tax